Welcome Aquarius to your weekly reading. This is for the 26th of January to the 2nd of February. We are going to start off by doing an energy audit. I'm going to pull a tarot card that's going to let us know what's in your energy field this week. I will then go ahead and pull an oracle card which will tell us what you need to release this week. Now Aquarius, you have the energy of 10 of Wands in your energy field this week, which is wonderful Aquarius. This is such good news because it tells me that you're going to be able to release yourself out of a troubling situation, carrying a heavy burden, being in a situation where you've been persevering for a long time in order to reach a goal. Now, this comes to an end. You're going to be able to put down that heavy load and be in a position now where you can straighten up, look around, see what's going on, and move in a positive direction. What you are being asked to release this week is very interesting. You are being asked to release the disbelief that miracles can happen for you, the disbelief that things can seemingly appear out of nowhere in a wonderful, positive way. And it could be, my dear Aquarius, that you've been carrying this for so long that you've started to feel that good things only happen to other people. But the message here is there is always possibility to have this unexpected treasure chest appear before us, and it can come through in any way possible. Keep that belief alive because everything starts with the energy of believing it's possible. Then it has the potential to grow, expand, and become something actual. Right, let's move on now to your reading for the week, and I will just get your tarot cards. Aquarius, I'm going to start off by looking at what is pressing on you this week. We'll then take a look at the real reason it feels so heavy. Thirdly, we will look at what begins to loosen for you this week. Then what frees up for you this week. And finally, your quiet win. I'm going to start off over here, and we're looking at what is pressing on you this week, and we have the World and the Page of Swords. Now, Aquarius, what I see as being a big pressure point for you this week could be the frustration that you have so many incredible ideas and plans, and as of yet, you haven't quite been able to cross over to a position where you are able to implement them, get them going, put all your innovation into action. And this feeling of not being able to do what you want to do and see things happen in your life that you really want to manifest could make you feel very despondent. What we do see, Aquarius, is that something is releasing for you this week. So I do believe many of you this week are going to be able to find a way to move into a different vibration where you are now able to close off a chapter that was associated with this heavy load that you have been carrying and move forward. Now we want to take a look at why this is feeling so heavy. And what I do see is for many of you, there is a relationship that hasn't manifested in your life, or there could be trouble within an existing relationship. And this is causing quite a lot of disruption in your life. You either are feeling a great longing for a certain person, and Aquarius, this could be anybody. You could be feeling particularly lonely. Perhaps you don't have friends where you're living at the moment, and you're just longing to have that one good friend to do things with. You could have lost somebody very dear to you, and there is this huge space in your life, and you don't know how to fill it. There could be an issue going on, say, with you and your significant other, or with you and a family member, and it's really caused a great disruption in your life. Now, Aquarius, with the sun coming out here, even though it could be really difficult for you, please know that things are going to improve. Things are going to get better for you. And we have seen incredibly positive cards coming through for you, telling you, be ready, be prepared. This is just something that you had to push through, you had to deal with, you had to come to terms with. And once you do, my dear Aquarius, and you allow it to settle within you, you're going to be ready to move forward. Now let us see what begins to loosen for you this week. And we have Ace of Swords and the Chariot. Now this is wonderful because Aquarius, with Ace of Swords here, what I do see is that you know exactly what to do this week in order to release the Ten of Wands and find your way forward. You will come up with ideas and solutions on how to move from one situation into another, how to close off a chapter and move into a new beginning. You will know exactly what to do in order to bring somebody into your life or to sort out a troubling situation. What I love to see for you is that not only are you going to be filled with divine ideas and inspiration, but Aquarius, you are moving on it. You are harnessing this chariot energy, and you have this force about you with, I know where I'm going, I know what I need to accomplish, and I'm not deterring off course. And it is with that determination and with that inspiration, my dear Aquarians, you are going to be able to tap into what that treasure chest holds for you. Now, if you take a close look at that treasure chest, you will see it's surrounded by hearts, telling us this is what your heart is calling out for right now, and there are many stars around it as well, telling us it's blessed, it's meant for you. You just need to tap into it, believe in it, and before long, my dear Aquarians, that little turtle will be at your feet, carrying your treasure chest. Now let us see what frees up for you this week. And we've got Four of Wands and Death and Rebirth. This is incredible to see. So we see that there is a complete ending that happens for you this week. And for many of you, it is associated with Ten of Wands and any kind of disruption, struggle, and strife that has been consuming your life. It ends totally, Aquarius. Death is a final energy, and a new day dawns for you. This is closing off that chapter, walking into your new day where you will feel the sun energy. And what we are being told so beautifully is that you're entering into a period where there's going to be a lot of fun and happiness and rejoicing and getting out there, meeting new people, doing new things. The image of 1111 in the background tells me beautifully and simply, as you release out of this, your vibration rises. You feel this energy over here, Aquarius. You want to get dressed nicely. You want to do your hair. You want to have a haircut. You want to say yes to invitations. You've got a feeling of a huge energy being lifted off your shoulders. And now you are free to be you and expand your life in ways you have dreamt of. Your quiet win at the end of the week might be quiet, Aquarius, but it is big, because with 7 of Wands here, it tells me what you have been fighting for, what you have been striving for, what you have held on to in terms of believing and hoping is now coming into being. We have the beautiful energy of the Ace of Pentacles coming in, Hand of God, giving you an opportunity that is aligned with what you want to bring into your life. You have 2 aces coming through, so we know that this is going to be quite an exceptional week for you, Aquarius. And as we see this pentacle here, which represents what I do believe you are crossing over into, we know that this pentacle holds untapped possibilities. These roots coming out of our pentacle tells us, as long as you nurture it and you give this time and attention, Aquarius, it's going to grow and expand in ways that will amaze you. What a powerful week coming up. That's all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful week, and I am sending you all so much love.